taking top off like we walking in a building. So you better not press me. Every time you get the best of me, I smacked you like Chris Rock, and if I didn't, no, I'm willing. This Madden 2 for Kobe Bean. When it hit my shoulder lean, hit stick, washed him up. In other words, we fold him clean. Rain gang, you know the team. I play with Fox, you know I'm king. Sit in the pocket, hit him with a strike, but I ain't bowling things. Black Rain is D1, when that makes you D2. Adjustments, I lock up, I go beast mode on D2. No extra point, cause I need to. Hit the left, think you need to. You can't stop it, no, cause it's scheme new. This the real thing in the preview. And you know I weave through. Any hole come get exposed. If you ain't know, you finna know. My record verse, you 10-0. And I got that stick work. First you stop and then you go. Before it started, bend over like back pains. This Black Rain. This Black Rain, this Black Rain, this Black Rain. Like, well, honestly, you really think you can beat me? No, no. I gotta run up the scope. I'm getting dust for sure. This Black Rain, this Black Rain, this Black Rain. Like, whoa.
Alright, man, so check this out. Check this out. We trying to win our first Super Bowl. Don't they show you your record on here? 12-3. 12-3 is the MUT record. Looking at some of these records, these guys can fucking play. 530 and 94, 42 Super Bowls. One of the most Super Bowls. I don't know how this ranking system go. Yeah, I really don't know, because looking at this, Golden Mills has more wins than this guy, but he also had, but with only, so what's that? 25 and 15. What's that? 40 more wins and 5 more losses. 8 more Super Bowls, but he's number 4 and he's number 3. It really don't make no sense to me, but it looks like PlayStation actually runs this freaking leaderboard, or is this not like the whole, let me go to the top 100. Yeah, look like PlayStation players run the damn leaderboard, or this shit glitched, cause that's all I'm seeing so far. There can't be, there ain't no damn way. I haven't seen an Xbox or a PC yet. There can't be no damn way. That's just not possible. I don't see an Xbox player nowhere. If that's the case, then Jesus Christ. If that's the case, jeez Louise. But yeah, the leaderboard makes no sense to me. To have more Super Bowls and more wins, but only 5 more losses, makes no sense to me. 192 and 22 is a crazy record. Seems like everybody's close to the hundreds, and he only has 22 losses. It's crazy. What's the least amount of losses? 139 and 17 is impressive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing some pretty good records, but we got to try to win ourselves a Super Bowl here, man. In the season, that's the goal. Whether it's real life or fucking MUT, that's the goal. No matter what your record is on the season, you make it to the Super Bowl, you got to go 1-0. Got to go 1-0 in the Super Bowl for everything throughout the season to make sense. Now, if you go to Super Bowl and lose, it sucks. It hurt. I've been to a Super Bowl and lost. I was D1 AA. They go by the playoff system, not like the 4-team playoff. They go with like the I want to say 16. No, it's more than 16-team playoff. I don't even remember how many teams is in the bracket, but we played Sanford at home. Then we went to Jacksonville State. Then we played at home again versus the Citadel, maybe? I want to say the Citadel. And then we went to Eastern Washington to play versus Cooper Kupp. And then championship. Lost in the championship to James Madison. What year was that? 2016, 2017? 2016, I want to say. And they you know what I'm saying, they fit you for your ring, and you get a runner-up ring. You get a runner-up ring. Fun fact: the ring I had. Fun fact: I had a ring, and I was moving out of my place, and I was in between moving out of my place and staying with my ex-girlfriend, because I was moving in with her. And after college, I had graduated college, and somebody broke in my house and stole it. Stole my ring, stole some shoes, stole 2 guns of mine. Yeah, somebody stole my ring. Yep. So somebody, it's probably in a pawn shop somewhere. I didn't even go looking for it. I didn't really care for it. You know what I'm saying? The ring does not negate the fact that I was there and we played in it and we lost. You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty much a trophy. Pretty much a trophy, but at the same time, no way you do that. At the same time, it's memorabilia. You feel me? Like right now, that's something that I can show my kids right now. Like, hey, look at this right here. I went to the, you know what I'm saying, national championship and played. But like I say, why is he throwing that, bro? Why is my hook not playing that? Seriously, why is my hook not playing that? Let's man up the running back on it. Run. Nice run. We're gonna man up somebody on it now to see exactly like what's going on. Here we go again. Please just make tackles, bro. Please just make tackles. That's all we asking for. Please just make tackles. Man, you up on the running back. Oh, I thought I manned him up on the running back. This is actually gonna piss me off. You on the running back. You in the purple. Bam. Okay, cool. Great tackle. Or maybe I should just Rain, you just play the running back, bro. You're making it harder than it needs to be. Rain, you just play the running back. Thank you. Rain, you just play the running back, bro. It's the only route he got. Grab him. 90, just grab him. It's the only fucking route he got, Rain. Just play it, bro. I don't know why I like to make things hard on myself. It's because I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? I want him to test my user by throwing the ball down the deep third. Like, yeah, I dare you put a go right out there, and I dare you to throw it when I'm right here. And this man ain't thinking about nothing but that dumbass route. That's all he's thinking about, the angle route by the running back. People, good shit. Is that just straight up man to man? Oh, cover 3. Wow. People get backfield master, and that's all they care about. If you on being just stock cover 3, I should really stay in bounds. I love that. If you're gonna be in stock cover 3, I really should be in 5 wide. I should be. How you gonna be in cover 3 with no flat player over there? That makes no sense. 2-on-2 block. 2-on-2 block. Reaper. Where are you going, bro? Slim Reaper. I don't even know why I'm calling you that. That's not your name. Your mom didn't give you that name. Your mom named you fucking Devontae Smith. Is that his name? Devontae Smith? Is that his name? Is that man named Devontae Smith? Devontae Smith, Slim Reaper. I don't know why I'm calling you that. Your mom named you Devontae Smith. I'm not calling you no fucking Slim Reaper.
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. PrizePicks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. PrizePicks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. PrizePicks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with PrizePicks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, PrizePicks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, PrizePicks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download PrizePicks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
But yeah, the goal is to go to the Super Bowl and win. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot losing. I learned a lot. You learn losses. You learn more. A win obviously feels great. You know what I'm saying? But the loss hurts more than the winning feels good. Because when you go to sleep the night before, right, all you can think about is making the right play. You know what I'm saying? Bam, you got to do that. You got to make sure you do this. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Bam, and it looks perfect in your mind. It looks perfect in your mind the night before, and then you get to the game and then you execute it, and it's like, oh, that was great. You feel me? That's exactly what we drew up. You know what I'm saying, the night before. But then when you lose, it's kind of like, well, wait a minute, I didn't draw that up the night before, and you know what I'm saying, it's a lesson learner. Great defense. A loss is a lesson learner, bro. That shit will stick with you forever. That loss will stick with you for fucking ever. The seam route is actually crazy. Doing the seam route right there is actually pretty crazy. Into all that traffic. Thank you, Sherm. At first I didn't think he caught it. At first I was kind of nervous, like, yo, is you actually gonna catch it or is you not? And this is what I'm playing for my Super Bowl. Bad joke 808. Yeah, I thought we didn't, because I was bad on the user right there. I didn't even think we caught that, but he caught that pretty smooth, didn't he? That ball just swoop. You feel me? But a loss feels so bad. You mean to tell me we made it all the way through there and lost? And then we had teams like that we beat that I'm pretty sure that would have had a better chance than we did. I feel like when we went and played in the national championship, it's kind of like we got like out coached. I didn't feel like we got outplayed. I feel like we got out coached. We know how to stop our offense, you know what I'm saying, obviously, because we practice with them every day. And everything that we knew to do to stop them is what the other team did. Our offense was really average. We won games because of our defense. Offense, we was a run-heavy team, and we play action every now and then and hit you with a bomb. You feel me? But we was a run-heavy team. 2-on-2 blocking. Why did you catch that ball like that? We was a big run-heavy team. You feel me? Big offensive linemen. Switch 2 or 3 running backs. Switch 2 or 3 running backs and every now and then we hit you with a play action, some shit like that. And what they did to us was stack the box and play man-to-man coverage and force our corners and force our receivers to beat your corners. 2-on-2 blocking. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And that's what they did. They sent heat. They stacked the box for the run. And they just played press man on the outside and said, hey, if y'all gonna beat us, y'all gonna beat us man to man. And we had good receivers, but we had a receiver, Damone Patterson. He ended up going to the Patriots. He got a Super Bowl ring with the Patriots. I don't think he actually he was on the roster, but he didn't play much. He got a Super Bowl ring with Tom Brady on the Patriots. He played for the Steelers. He played for the Buccaneers. And he was a speedster. Came from a JUCO and came from Utah State, and then came to Youngstown. Then we had a receiver that came from Florida, transferred from Florida to Youngstown by the name of Alvin Bailey. We had a receiver that was suspended. That was now when we played in the national championship. That was a thing. We had some players that were suspended because for some reason our team could not stay off the weed, bro. We had our all conference kick punt returner suspended. We had one of our main running backs who had rushed for over 1,000 yards suspended. We had 2 of our starting safeties suspended. One of our starting safeties played at Nebraska and transferred from Nebraska to Youngstown State. He was suspended. Our other safety, starting safety, suspended as well. Nice pick. Suspended as well. Bro, it was a shit show. We in there playing with backups, bro. We got 2 backups, they was decent. Our backup safeties were decent. If you ask me, our starting safeties was like, we had the one that went to Nebraska, Leroy Alexander. I would have gave him like an A- as a safety. Big, solid dude, you know what I'm saying? Gave him like an A-. He started at Nebraska. Got in trouble, transferred over. And then our other safety, I would have given him like a B-. I'd have given him like a B-. He was okay. He was smart, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the best, but he was pretty good though. Jabo. I don't even remember his last name. Jabo. Solid dude, you know what I'm saying? But then we put our backup safeties in, and honestly, I would give them like C-, maybe a D+. Nah. We had I ain't gonna say that. We had a safety come from Michigan State by the name of what's his name? Jalen something. I can't remember his last name. Jalen something. Can't remember his last name. But he came from Michigan State. I would give him like a C+. He's just a hard hitter. He come through and he was crazy in the head. When he hit you, he the type of player that coach say, you know what I'm saying, we only, you know what I'm saying, we only fitting up today. When we say fitting up, that mean like, you know what I'm saying, we only like, you know what I'm saying, running back in the hole, stand him up and let him run, you feel me? Jalen wasn't hearing that. You got to confirm with him, is we hitting or is we not? He the type of, you know what I'm saying, you have to tell him, hey Jalen, we fitting up today. And he still might ignore it type shit. It just depends on what type of mood he in for the day. Then the other safety, he transferred from a JUCO. No, he did not transfer. I remember, yeah, he did transfer from a JUCO. He was like a C. He was like a C-. He was okay. But yeah, so we was really in there with a bunch of backups, and only because and coach telling them like, yo, they drug testing every week. Do not go out there smoking do not smoke. You know what I'm saying? And we had these same players that got in trouble during the year, and coach would let it slide. You know what I'm saying? They get in trouble, coach would suspend them for a game, or coach would suspend them for a week of practice and let them play for the game. And it was the same players that when the drug test came, they knew when they were drug testing, they would ask somebody else for the P and shit like that. But it was to the point where like they just could not stop smoking, and they was our best players, and coach didn't want to discipline them. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? We got North Dakota State this week. We ain't drug testing this week because we ain't sitting out our best players type shit. And it ended up coming to biting us in the ass in the playoffs because when they drug test, they ain't playing. But So we played with a bunch of backups. That's not an excuse, but I mean, that's when you play the whole season with these guys, and then here come the playoffs, the games that mean the most to them. Now we won games without them, but the games would have been much simpler. Like the Eastern Washington game where they passed the ball every fucking play. That game would have been much simpler if we would have had our best safeties in there. You know what I'm saying? Would have been so much easier if we would have had our best safeties out there. But that's what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's what you deal with whenever you let shit slide the whole season. So we played with some backups and things like that, but you know, we still had some good players defensively. We had Avery Moss on the D line, played for he transferred from Nebraska, ended up going to the league, playing for the Giants, playing for the Dolphins. Bro, what is happening? We're a man to man now. For anybody wondering, we're a man to man, and we're just getting bombed just straight up the like just on a vertical. I got 2 hooks right there. Please do not throw nothing crazy on a fucking vertical. Thank you, bro. And that's exactly what he was throwing the ball to on a fucking vertical. Exactly what he was throwing the ball to. On the other end, we had Derek Rivers. He's still in the league right now. He's been at the Texans. He got drafted by the Patriots, 3rd round, first pick. Then he went to the Texans, then the Rams. Now he's back with the Texans. And I don't know. Is it the Texans still or the Patriots? I can't remember. But he's been in the league like 7 or 8 years. Solid career. And then we had a corner, David Rivers. No relation to Derek Rivers. But I had a corner. He played in the league for the Bucks, the Packers. The Bucks and the Packers. And he played a lot of Arena League. He's played a lot of like Canada. I want to say overseas. I can't keep up with all these leagues out these days, bro. But he's played a lot of football after he left the Bucks and the Packers. Who else we had go to the league? Kevin Rader on offense. He still in the league. He's played for the Steelers and the Titans, and I think he's still with the Titans right now. He's a tight end for the Titans. Who else we had? We had some offensive linemen go to the league. We had some solid players, man. We had some solid players. If you ask me, if I think we should have won a national championship, I think we might have been the better. Nah, I honestly don't know if we were the better team or not. I honestly don't know. I honestly can't say if we were the better team or not. Defensively, I think we were the better team, but they played a better defensive scheme than us in the national championship. Offensively, I want to say they didn't really have any. They had a nice running back, like Abdullah or something. He might still be in the league. I don't know. They had some solid players, but it's not like at the time they didn't have like. Well, at the time I felt like they didn't have a key player that was like, yo. Like when we played Eastern Washington, it was like, yo, they got fucking Cooper Kupp, they got Kendrick Bourne at receiver. Like, try your fucking best. You feel me? Try your best. But with James Madison, it wasn't like, yo, they got such and such and such and such. Good luck to you. I feel like it wasn't like that. But they just had a overall solid team, and you know what I'm saying. They, like I said, that's why I say I think they outcoached us. And but also in that championship we had some special teams problems that affected us too. They blocked a field goal, and they blocked a punt. They blocked a field goal and a punt. They beat us 28-14. 28-14. 28-14, but we scored late. It was 28-7 for the longest, but we scored late. We scored very late in the game, like probably like seconds that didn't even matter in the game. The game was already over, and it was like 10, 12, 15 second left or some shit, and we scored. But they controlled the whole game. They controlled the whole damn game. From start to finish, they controlled the game. Block punt, They got like a one-handed catch. They got a one-handed catch on the left side in the end zone that was called out at first, then they went and replayed it and it was called in. That was a very iffy call. They said it was clear. And then they ran this play called double barrel. It's like a speed sweep. The speed sweep run like a wheel route. The tight end run like a wheel route. The running back run like a wheel route. It's some crazy shit. It's called double barrel. That's what we called it. And it's meant to confuse like assignments. Who got this and who got that. And when you watched it, when we went and watched the film, it'll look like when he scored, it looked like that's my man, but it's not my man. But whenever they talked about it on TV, they was like, Lee Wright should have been there, and that's his man. But when you listen to the comment, like bro, you're a commentator. How you gonna tell me who my man is? You feel me? You're a commentator. You don't know who I'm supposed to be guarding. If he's 5 yards or 10 yards, he was. I think the tight end was 10 yards behind me, wide open. And it's like, if you look at it, you probably thinking he ran right past you, bro. That's your man. But yeah, he's supposed to run right past me and to the safety back there. You feel me? And they just never switched. Like the safety ended up picking up somebody else. He's supposed to push to the other safety, and then he's supposed to roll to that side. And I got the speed sweep, the last guy coming through in the flat. You feel me? So I was playing in between both of them. So if it was a bad pass, I would have picked the ball off from the tight end. But I was in position to, if he throw that swing route, I'm finna, you feel me? That's my tackle. I'm finna hit stick him. If you throw this swing route, I'm finna hit stick it. So I was kind of playing like a cloud. I was in the cloud. I was sitting between both of them. You feel me? If he would have underthrew it, he would have threw it right to me. But whenever he threw the ball and I looked, he wide open back there. And I'm asking, and you'll see me, I'm looking at the safety like, you know what I'm saying, where was you at? And he like, but my bad, bro. But like I said, it was one of the backup safeties, you feel me? And it was one of the backup safeties. And in practice, you know what I'm saying, in practice, when we take reps, even in the playoffs, the main guys was taking reps with the first teams just to show the backup safeties what to do. And then the backup safeties would get in, you know what I'm saying, for the reps at practice. And honestly, they were still kind of fucking up, you feel me? They were still fucking up. And we like, and I'm telling the people like, yo, if they run double barrel, you just never know if they gonna guard the shit or not. And they actually ran double barrel versus us, and they didn't guard it. And it got me sitting there looking like that's my man. I'm like, yo, that's actually crazy because it's not my man. But if I would have took the tight end, then who's gonna play the running back in the flat? You feel me? So it just put me in a fucked up situation. But they scored like that, so that was 2 touchdowns. And then the block punt put them on like their 15-20 yard line. They end up running the ball in, and then I can't remember how they scored their 28 point. Can't remember. But they played a real solid game. This guy's horrible right here. They played a very, very solid game. We couldn't get nothing going on offense. Couldn't get nothing shaking on the offense side of the ball. And it was just rough, man. It was one of them games where if we had a chance to do it over again, honestly, the way the way the game played out, I would have loved to play them again, but like, I don't know, bro. We just was not prepared. I feel like mentally we was there, but like physically we was there, but like the game plan we had, it's like when they line up in the offense, we lined up in our defense that, you know what I'm saying, we thought it was gonna stop the offense. And as soon as we did, they audible. So it's like they knew what we was gonna run. It's kind of like how I play Madden. If I see you in a defense, I know exactly what you finna, you know what I'm saying, what you about to run. But they got to the point where when they seen us in a certain defense, they audible to what they knew worked versus that defense. Had us sitting there looking crazy. You feel me? So we sitting there prepared to stop this shit, and they prepared to defeat the shit. You feel me? So I just feel like they just was coached better than us. We went out there, we did our assignment. We did our what we were told to do, but that's not what we supposed to have been doing. And then offensively, we just couldn't move the ball at all. Offensively, we couldn't run the ball. They stacked in the box with 10, 11 people, not 10, 11, like 8, 9 in the box, and they just forcing 1-on-1 on the outside. And the whole game, like, if you sit on the bench watching the shit as a defense, we like, yo, like, we got one of the fastest receivers in the fucking conference. Throw this motherfucker a deep ball. You feel me? Like, try the corner for once. And it's just like we wasn't trying. I'm like, yo, I feel like if we just try the corner on the go route, you feel me? We'll, you know what I'm saying? Either we gonna catch you to get a pass interference or something. You know what I'm saying? It just at least try it. And the reason we were saying that because that's what we did versus Eastern Washington. That's what we did versus Jacksonville State. They gave us 1-on-1 on the outside, and we was torching them. We was torching them. Damone Patterson had crazy yards in Jacksonville State game. Bombing them. I mean, just bombing them. But it's just like we didn't. Horrible read, actually. I really don't want to score. But it's like we didn't do that for the national championship. Just like we didn't do it. I was like, damn. I'll be so upset if the dude starts calling timeouts, bro. The game's over at this point, bro. Please don't be one of those guys that call timeout. When you see him trying to get this game over with, please don't. Please don't be one of those guys. And just like that, we won ourselves a Super Bowl. Now, the worst feeling ever is after the game, we walking off the field, and they walking past us celebrating like they ain't like good game was a shake our hand, nothing. Like they just celebrating like hell. And we walking off straight to the locker room, bro. That shit hurt. Now we got to go back to the locker room, pack our shit. You know what I'm saying? Get the little stale little lunches they finna give us for after the game. Get on the bus, go back to the hotel, pack your shit from the hotel. Get back on the, you know what I'm saying, plane flight, and then get back. You know what I'm saying? We done scheduled to start getting, you feel me? We done scheduled to start turning up when we get back. Oh, that shit dead. Niggas just want to sleep and not even think about that. That just happened 24 hours ago. We just got whooped out there 24 hours ago. But man, that was a GG. Won our first Super Bowl. Many more to come.
Hey, Black White.